Good morning, good morning, good morning. When you see angry Cowboys fan, they're still talking. They're talking about Dallas on ESPN right now. Just dragging us. Good morning, Vic. Vic, you are very consistent. Let's bring it up. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, C. Good morning, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, it changed to Shango in the morning. Shango in the morning. I didn't want, and this is the reason. What's up? What's up, Big Rear? I tend to not brand myself with the Dallas Cowboys as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And plus, in the off season, I might continue doing this, for basketball or for anything else, just to keep the algorithm on my side, because that's one of my things that I have trouble with every year, is that I like to end off at the end of the season and then come back when the season starts again, and the algorithm has to get to know me again, because when you stop posting and stop being present online or whatever, it forgets about you, and then when it comes back, it has to believe in you again to start working for you again. So this year I might try to keep it going. So it's just going to be Shango in the morning, and plus it's got the branding. It's kind of like Shango coffee, Shango something else in the morning. It's Shango in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Shango is an energy, and you have that in the morning. So I like it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Shango. Hey, Callie, what's up? I've started on the graphics. I was going to have the graphics yesterday, but things just got out the way. So I'm gonna work on the graphics on the plane when I'm flying to Atlanta today. I'm gonna work on the graphics, and hopefully by Monday I'll be in a different spot. I'll be in Atlanta, but hopefully I'll at least have the graphics up on the some of them, because I won't have this. Am I pointing in the right direction? Nope. I won't have this or these. And you see, look down here. Uh, there we go, right there. I have found tonight on NBC. Everybody watch it. It's gonna be there for my entire show. Everybody watch Wifey on Found on NBC tonight at 10, 9 Central Time. Right there, right there. But I won't have all this stuff when I'm in. And well, I might not have it. I don't think I will. Morning cup of Shango, exactly. What's up, Cam? Cal, Jerry said he couldn't afford Henry. There's no way he can afford Adams. I know, even though everybody's saying we have like 20-something million of cap space right now because we made those signings, we can't afford them. Thank you, Vic Greer. Wait a minute, somebody said something. I want to make sure I talk. JJ, hey, what's up, JJ? JJ said, Shango, you know what I just thought? Even though with these bad weapons, Dak's still going to pass for. Yeah, exactly. He is. Like I said yesterday, I have absolutely no problems with Dak on the field, with how Dak plays the game of football, his approach to football. Nothing. No problem. My problem is with him in his elevated position of quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. You need to make sure that the people above you are giving you everything that you need. If you're not doing that, then you're doing the whole thing a disservice. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that Dak can improve on once he got money. His game he can't improve on once he gets money because his game is his game. But he can be more assertive. He can go tell the Joneses, I need a number two. I need yada yada yada, what this and that. Because right now, no matter what he says, it sounds like he's just a yes man for the Joneses. Because when you look in reality, we're suffering in a lot of spots on offense. And he is carrying this football team when he should be a bus driver. He should be driving this football team instead of carrying this football team. If you want the best of Dak Prescott, don't make Dak Prescott carry your football team. Make your Dak Prescott drive your football team. Do y'all understand the difference in that? Right now he's carrying, and we ain't going nowhere while he's carrying the football team. But if he drives it, hand off, play action. It's a whole different thing. And it fits more into his DNA and what he is as a quarterback, as his natural ability as a quarterback. But when you make him become Dan Marino, it ain't going to happen for you. It didn't happen for Dan Marino. JJ, I thought about that yesterday, the mods. I'm gonna get on that this weekend too. That'll be another thing on the plane. Cause I'll have internet on the airplane. That'd be 7 hours of me. If I don't sleep. Cause sleep is something I hadn't been getting a lot of lately. So I might just pass out. Sometimes I get a vodka and orange juice at the beginning of the flight, and then I open up my eyes and I was like, wow, that flight was just 15 minutes. I saw that Kyle Cullen. Wait a minute, everybody's here. Hold on, hold on. Everybody's talking, and everybody's got good stuff to say. Okay, I got the Jerry couldn't afford Henry. There's no way he could afford Adams. What's up, Sky High? What's up, Spark? Imagine how Garrett. What's up, Garrett? Imagine how different this team would look with Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Dak, CD. Man, are you kidding me? And Cal, I saw that yesterday. And the first thing that thought of my mind, what all this stuff, Cal, is like, I was thinking this morning, I said, I got to tell everybody, y'all might be changing your tune about Jerry Jones in like 5 minutes. Because in my mind, like, with me being, so great at Madden, I become an expert GM. So I feel things. So with this much cap space available and all these teams that, that are going to start to tank and say, okay, we're not going to win this year, and start shed their stars and start remaking their books, then a lot of players will be available for much cheaper than they'll be available. Much cheaper. Just think about it, guys. Much cheaper than they'll be available during free agency. Because during free agency, the power is on the agents and the players' side. Because it's a time period. That's the time period when everybody can go, yada, yada, yada. But during the season, if a team says, we need to get rid of this person or that person or whatever so we can pay our quarterback and all like that, reshaping their books for the next season, that's when you can get something. And I've heard some names in the past 24 hours that has got my ears just going up. I'm like, if we use some of this money and grab us a couple of these dudes or somebody or something, I'm still a pro draft guy, but there are some names. Here's something. Like, I've cooled on Devontae Adams. I've cooled on him a lot because of this. Because of the Amari Cooper thing, it'd be cheaper and give us pretty much the same thing because he's not that much worse than Devon. But then Tyreek Hill is doing some cryptic stuff over there in Miami. So if any older receiver, like receiver in their 30s or whatever, an older guy or whatnot, I would take Tyreek Hill over anybody, right? Tyreek and Dak, come on, man. So that name was thrown out. Then what Cal Cullen just brought up, they said, I can't, I don't know who it was. I think it was Blogging the Boys. I don't know who it was, Cal Cullen, but somebody said about trading for ETN, and that's like, man, that would be so good. So just wait on this, man. Just see what happens because I don't know, man. There's a lot of big. Oh, and another big name. They just said it like 15 minutes ago about the Bengals trading TR. What's his name? Chase. I'm like, come on. I would definitely take Jamar Chase. See, that's the type of thing, if you're going to make a trade for a player, a young player under contract is perfect. A young player under contract is perfect. An older player that's looking for less money and trying to fit in, that's perfect as well. So Devontae did say he's looking for less money, but I just don't think it's going to be less than Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's just a little weird. That's all. JJ has this dead feeling about Flournoy. Before we get to Flournoy, let's get to that Blogging the Boys trade. What was it? What was the Blogging the Boys trade that I saw earlier? There it is. Three trades the Cowboys should consider. The first one was Nick Chubb. And I'm like, yeah, because Cleveland might be trying to do that, Higgins, Jamar Chase, see. I don't think I'd take Higgins, and I'm a Clemson guy, but Jamar Chase in the second. But the Cleveland Browns might be kind of restructuring over there, and Nick Chubb could be available. And if we get Chubb, the only thing about Chubb, he get hurt a lot, but Chubb would be. Yeah, me too. I heard Tyreek. Well, that's what just people are saying. Michael Barris. That's not anything permanent or whatever. But wouldn't you take Tyreek over anybody? We're in a more talented Dave Campo era. Exactly, Swazi. Then the second one they got, which is also very interesting, they got John Mechie III, who is an Alabama product, who's one of those Alabama receivers, who's had like problems. I think it was a knee problem and something was wrong with Mechie for years, and he's finally healthy. But now that he is healthy, he's buried on a depth chart in Houston that he's not getting any reps because they just got too many studs over there. So getting him in, somebody with that much talent that was an Alabama receiver, that was a stud Alabama receiver, that could be a good thing to get him in. So I like that one too. I love both of those two. And the last one was Joshua Uche, for another pass rusher, just for insurance with Micah. But Blogging the Boys, those are three. I mean, I'm telling you, you guys might give. I'm not gonna give Jerry nothing until we get a Super Bowl, so I'm not gonna be giving them props. But you guys are gonna say, man, Jerry knew what he was doing. If we use this money on some people, if we use this money on some good people, the right people. Would anybody be surprised if Adams get traded to the Chiefs? I kind of would, Chrissy. I don't see Adams as a Chiefs type receiver. You know what I'm saying? But maybe so, because they got their field stretcher. They would just need another person that would get open every time. So maybe that could happen, Christy. What's up, Mike Jink? We're in a more talented Dave Campbell era. Oh, boy. Talk about bringing back bad energy, Swazi. Yeah, but I don't see how you can keep giving Jerry and Steven season ticket money with how they're running the Cowboys. I know. Our loyalty, our fan loyalty is our problem. I guess it's a good problem to have, but yeah, our fan loyalty is our problem. Yeah, exactly, Mike J. Chud don't get hurt that often, but when he gets hurt, he really gets hurt. I guess it goes with the physical monster that he is. Hey, yeah, it's a weekend. Yeah, yes, it's like Swazi. It's like what are those lakes when people go out to the lake and get drunk and have fun and party or whatever? That's what AT&T Stadium is. It's a vacation spot for NFL fans. I don't know those lakes, but you know those lakes. They be full of people getting drunk. Michael Barrett said, I'll say my that. This is a deep comment, Michael Barrett. He says, I'll say my wife was right before I say Jerry was. I agree. I'm not giving Jerry anything until he produces a Super Bowl by himself. By himself. Jerry knows what he's doing. He's screwing us. Adams been making the wrong decisions on where he wants to play. Yeah, I can see him being a Jet. It all makes sense for him being a Jet. The Jets are one of those organizations that are in all in mode for real, that need and they need help for Aaron Rodgers because they know Aaron Rodgers isn't this bad. I kind of think he is this bad. I was kind of telling them people he was this bad. That Aaron Rodgers was just your average quarterback right now. He's not. And see this goes on with my ongoing beef with the narrative of a super quarterback. They built. Don't get me wrong. If you don't have a competent quarterback, you ain't not gonna do anything. Okay. But on the same token, a quarterback isn't Superman. They don't make things happen. So it's to the extent of they get too much blame when they lose, and they get too much credit when they win. When a team loses, the quarterback is going to play bad. There's very few times when a team loses a game, but the quarterback comes out looking, oh yeah, I look great. No, very little, because the team is not playing well. They're not blocking for him. They're not running the football. They're not catching his passes. They're not doing a lot of stuff. So there's no super quarterbacks. So they built Aaron Rodgers up to this super, like he can do great things because he makes amazing plays every once in a while. Against us, he made some stupid plays that really, but he ain't no Tom Brady. He ain't got all those rings. So they just built Aaron Rodgers up to something that he never was, and now with he's like a Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? When Deion was all young and had all his facilities, he could do all kind of things, everything. But now he's not that young and can't do all those things. So he's got to play the game differently. So it's just a different person out there. Like Deion Sanders when he played with the Ravens, he wasn't that fast, dude. He was trying to use whatever smarts he had to stay alive, and that's what Aaron Rodgers is doing. The Cowboys are paying Trey Lance $5 million to do nothing. That's another trade that we could get going. You know what I'm saying? We can get him out. Well, let me go up to Cam because we got some questions here. That's good. Good. Ooh, Ramondre, Kyle, good job. Ramondre Stevenson, I really like. And Ramondre is who made Zeke irrelevant in New England. So he's obviously better. It's obviously an upgrade. Are you more worried about Guyton or Steele this weekend? Equally both, Cam. Equally both. And I got that's my topic on down in just a second. But yeah, equally both. Equally both. We'll get to that in just a second. When you have a fan base in matches of Dallas, there's so many casuals that feed the machine no matter what. Yep. And not only that, the people that don't even know the roster just loves the Cowboys. They'll get mad at us for saying, the roster isn't what they say it is, or, for bringing some kind of truth to the thing that they don't even care to pay attention to. They only love the Cowboys. That's fine. Just don't get mad at us because we see the message Jared is doing. Just don't get mad at us. That's all I have to say. And we won't get mad at them, okay, Poppy? We won't. Let's make a truce with the Cowboy fans that don't care nothing about anything but the Cowboys. Don't get mad at us when we talk about Jerry because we're paying attention to the moves Jerry making and the players Jerry are getting. And we won't be mad at you for going to that stadium that we won't go to for right now. Okay? Let's work with this. We got to stay together somehow, Cowboys fans. Can we do that? Can we do that? Jerry makes his decisions on emotion. Zeke and Zimmer were yes, they were. Familiar names. He goes for names, familiarity, Kyle, things of that sort. Shango, 14 years. Again, the game came in yesterday. They were all the same. Definition of insanity. Cowboys fans. Yep. Oh, man. Please don't say that, Suave. I can say it's getting me seeing Cliff Kingsbury get so much praise for beating his own team is just eating me alive. That's one person I do not like. He's right here, like Sirianni is here, and Kingsbury is right under Sirianni, and right under them is Kellen Moore. All three. Why? Because nan one of them deserve their jobs. Not nan one. If you're from the South, you know what nan means. Not nan one. Yeah, look, I look good. I know. We said that at the beginning of these shows. Somebody asked me how jealous I was of the Lions' weapons, and I just get more and more and more and more jealous and jealous of the Lions' weapons. And this is how the casuals on TV, and James Jones was trying to tell her, but Joy is like, oh, Goff is so much better than Dak Prescott. Look at what Goff is doing. He was nearly perfect the other night. I'm like, and Jack said, you can't say that because you don't know how Dak Prescott would look in Detroit's offense, because that offense is fully loaded and it's operating at a high level. So as a quarterback, when your offense is operating at a high level, everything is easy for you. That's what I'm trying to get in Dallas, so we can have stuff, a well-oiled machine in offense. They ain't all got to be superstars. That's not what I'm saying. But a competent offense that works. like Detroit, and you'll see a quarterback that'll just be able to perfect. You'll see flawless. But when you have no running game and you have one real target, maybe two with the tight end, and you end up in 3rd and 6 and 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 5, then you're not going to get the best out of your quarterback because he's pressured on each drive. That quarterback is pressured at least 2 or 3 times to make a precise pass to keep that drive going. Each drive, the Cowboys, if we drive for a touchdown, at least in that drive 2 or 3 times, Dak Prescott had to make a 3rd down pass, an accurate 3rd down pass, just to keep the drive going. That's what we're dealing with. So I would love to have something like that. And I would love to see Goff, how good he would be if Goff has to make those accurate passes on 3rd down, on every drive. I really like to see that. We kind of did see that in most of his career until he got in this beautiful spot. It's kind of what I said about Pat Mahomes. Of course, Pat Mahomes is a much better quarterback than Goff, but Patrick Mahomes' talent went to talent. And right here, Goff wasn't talentless. He still was a first-round talent. He just went to a talented team. Talent got to go to talent. Goff didn't go to Detroit and pick Detroit up and elevate the players around him in Detroit. That's a media narrative that just isn't true. It just isn't true. If anything, the truth is the opposite. The weapons elevate the quarterback. That feels more true to me. If you lose the casual drop, yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Google? It's tough out here, kid. If you have a 4-13 season, the casuals will leave. Yep. There's no hate for Aaron. No, there's no retro envy. And I'm not talking about from the Cowboys' perspective. I said how he killed us. But Aaron Rodgers is no Tom Brady. He has not won Super Bowl after Super Bowl. He has not been to Super Bowl after Super Bowl. He's not your type of quarterback and to expect him, we got Aaron Rodgers, we're going to the Super Bowl, when that's not Aaron Rodgers' thing. Aaron Rodgers' thing is to make a crazy play every once in a while. That's what he does. But for him to be a consistent winner, come on, man. That's media. That's what they've done. They do it all the time. They did it for Elway his entire career. They do it for quarterbacks. Isaiah Bond, ooh, I love that, JJ. Good morning. We are dropping like flies. Yeah, let me go. Oh man, what time is it? Oh, I'm good. I'm a good time. No, first let's go with Flournoy. I am excited to see him. I'm excited by all these new guys that get an opportunity. Then we got the injuries. I guess these two going on. What happened with Brandon Cook's knee? I don't know. But I do look at that as a definite opportunity to see in the next how many every days it take, how many games it takes for Brandon Cooks to get better. I would love to see what Flournoy and Tolbert and stuff can do when we're depending on them, because these are big games. These are nasty defenses. This is the Steelers and the Lions coming up. These are tough defenses. Tough defenses. So We'll see. And then the pass rush. I said like yesterday. I want to see what Nealon has. I mean, I'm very plugged in with those things. Now, I'm not hurt on these injuries because I don't have a misleading thought that we're going to go to the playoffs and go to the NFC Championship game and all that kind of stuff. That's not my thing. I think we will probably win the NFC East by default again. Maybe we won't with these injuries. You know what I'm saying? But we'll still be in the fight. That's where I think our season will end. So it's not going to be. I'm not not disappointed in any way with the with how these injuries are coming up. I look at it as an opportunity to see what we have behind these guys. Jaja says Dak can't do anything with the Lions offense. Okay, Jaja. Perfect. You love Arch Manning. He's your favorite quarterback right now. Yeah, Arch is that's mad when you're Quinn Ewers and you're Quinn Ewers. You know what I'm saying, Ewers, and you're one of the best in the country. Your face is on college football game and all this kind of stuff, and Arch Manning is getting more hype than you. It's crazy. I take Ben. You know we're not going to do anything like that. I love to take Ben or Spags. Spags are somebody from the Shanahan tree to run our offense. Cool, young Spark. What are you talking about? He said, what does Dak need? What? Because he's had a lot his entire career. No, he hasn't. Write them down, cool Spark, young Sparks. Write the names down and ask and tell me who he's had his entire career. And who does he have right now, cool young Sparks? Who does he have right now? Flournoy is the same as, no, I'm going to say Flournoy. But Tolbert is the same as Devontae. You are a casual. If you think Tolbert is anywhere near Devonta Smith, you are a casual and you need to leave my room immediately. Jeez. If you think Tolbert is the same as Brandon Ayuk, you're a casual. Please leave. Weapons are not the problem. Dallas defense is bad. Yeah, well, I think, we're running a new defense. I said this last year because last year we were running a new offense, and it did not look good early, and then it gelled and started looking good late. This defense is going to be that way. They have different assignments. There are a lot of different players out there. They're learning how to play, the Mike Zimmer way. So it's going to take a minute for them to get it into their DNA. But I assume like week 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they better be playing at a much higher level than they're playing right now with this level of coaching or whatever. They better be. Yeah, Goff. The Goff looks like Jordan Love versus us. And you see Jordan Love. Has Jordan Love even had a good game since then? But they talked up Jordan Love like crazy. Jordan Love looked like he was the best quarterback that we've ever seen versus us. And I don't even think he's had a good showing. He definitely hadn't looked like that since then. Yes. Dak's rookie year, we had something similar to Detroit's team. And to be honest, that was the year. If Romo would have stayed healthy, that was the year, man. If because we had to dumb down that offense because of. But see, that's a catch-22, Rick Charlton, because in a lot of reasons, I believe we went so far because we dumbed down our offense. and we ran the football and we didn't do anything cute. We didn't turn into cutesy, because then once Dak became, able to do the cutesy stuff, then we became a cutesy football team again and stopped doing the stuff that got us to the championship. Like I said, Dak Prescott, 23 to 25, 27 attempts, 250, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns. Perfect. It's a perfect showing. What's up, Sidika? Batsman. Yes, clearly these fans didn't see Troy Aikman's career. Troy had weapons galore on offense and deep. Troy was a bus driver. Dak needs to be a bus driver. That's how you win in football. That's what I'm. The whole quarterback is the reason narrative is crazy, man. There's so many quarterbacks that can win in the NFL if the team is built that fits the quarterback. There's several. But we like to turn athletes into superheroes. You make a couple of plays, and then, oh, he's the greatest. He is this and this and that. No, he's just another guy. He's another guy. He made some great plays or whatever, but that other guy's good too out there. JJ. AJ Dillon. That's anger right there. How we feel, I don't know, man. People are gonna take too much of it. If we beat the Steelers, they're gonna start talking us up like they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You see how the Colts beat Pittsburgh, and they hadn't said a thing about the game basically at all. They hadn't given the Colts anything. They hadn't talked down on the Colts or nothing. It just didn't happen. But if Pittsburgh loses to Dallas, then Dallas is a good football team. Dallas is good, so don't take the bait. If we beat Pittsburgh, it's probably about where we are, because Pittsburgh is a slightly above average football team, and I think we're a slightly above average football team. I think. We don't know just then, but I think we're both. Neither team is like a juggernaut. So this game is basically a toss-up. Oh, you're going to send it to what happened to Brandon Cook? Yes, please. Please, Sadiqa, thank you. Because that is weird. A trade for Amari. Hey, that's a cheap one. Hey, I'm telling you, trading for Amari Cooper is a cheap and productive trade. I mean, they better not ask for more than what we gave them for Amari Cooper. What's up, Mr. Pokemaster? Are you Mr. Pokemaster for Poke Bowls or Mr. Pokemaster because Pokemon? Because I like Poke Bowls. I got to get back into them. Yeah, I don't know about Drew. I don't know about 9-8 or 8-9 being third place. I mean, if Dallas is in third place, who's in first and second place? Wow, I'm way back. Mahomes is definitely a bus driver. Excellent, excellent bus driver. I'm way behind. Whoa. That's why I said, Drew, Micah has 1 sack in 4 games. I was like, are we going to miss Micah? I was like, has Micah been there? Wow, I'm way behind. Dak is not better than Mahomes. Now, no, 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 no. I don't know who said that. I got behind on the comments. Thank you, Sadika. I think Turpin's role expands, and I think, Cam, we're going to see Flournoy. I think we're going to see a lot of Flournoy. Hopefully. That's what I heard. Y'all don't know what bus drivers are. You know who's not a bus driver? Herbert. Marino wasn't. Aaron Rodgers isn't. I'm trying to think of the good one. That's what makes Josh Allen. Josh Allen wouldn't be anything without being the bus driver. He's the bus driver of the league right now, which is highly effective. It's annoying. I don't see any quarterback that's like the reason why you're saying Mahomes is Mahomes' numbers are very average. They've been very average every year. Mahomes is a stud at the end of football games. Mahomes knows how to get that first down when he needs that first down every time. He knows how to make that drive at the end of the game every time. He's very good at that. He's not the guy that goes out, and he used to be the young Mahomes, but we haven't seen that guy in a long time that goes out and goes zoop, 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 zoop. You're down 28-0. That's not Patrick Mahomes right now. It's not Patrick Mahomes right now. Dak is not a bus driver. That's good. Good. You're right, Jay. Dak is not a bus driver, and I wish he was. I wish he was. Dak, it is a very quarterback-heavy offense. So everything's got to come through Dak Prescott. The issue is people have a negative thought of a bus driver quarterback. When you hear somebody being a bus driver, people think negatively automatically. Me, I think positively of a bus driver. I think Super Bowl quarterback when I think of bus driver. You know what I'm saying? Most quarterbacks that I know that went to the Super Bowl, they were bus drivers. They drove that team, which I feel is the best way to have a team. You have a good quarterback that can win, and you have people around him that make the whole offense run like a machine. Whether you are a spread offense or a power running offense, a zone stretch offense, or whatever type of offense you are. You know what I'm saying? If you get the players to match the quarterback skill set that can execute that offense on a high level, then you have a great football team, and then you can do your little who's the greatest and GOAT conversations and all that kind of stuff. Then you can do all that kind of stuff, which is just drama. It has nothing to do with the game. The actual game is those 11 guys playing together with one purpose, and they beating the other team. That's how you win. Have you heard about football being the ultimate team game? If it's the ultimate team game, how can you pick individuals out and make individuals like superstars? Yes, the 2000s Ravens ruined the bus driver term. I agree. I agree. Yeah, Purdy is like the bus driver of bus drivers right now. You take his weapons away. He's as average as it gets. Fantasy football ruined people. Yep, they did. Elway could exactly. That's the point I was trying to make, Sugar Daddy, because Elway was a part of that narrative of Elway. He's the greatest thing, blah blah blah, but he just can't win. Then when he was able to win, what did he do? He handed that thing off to Terrell Davis, made little short passes, and run the ball for first downs. Just managing the game until you get in the end zone. The dude, and not only this, Peyton Manning, the golden arm quarterback. When he was spreading the ball around, trying to get on top of you with 21, 28, 0 and all that kind of stuff, he wasn't winning Super Bowls. But when he went to Denver and said, okay, let me drive this bus. So the most talented quarterback we've ever seen turned into a bus driver and got some rings like his little bus driving little brother. He had to dumb down his game like his little brother to the level as his little brother. He had to dumb down his game to the level as his little brother for him to win a championship. All right, thanks, Martin. All right, guys, this is Chick-fil-A morning. And again, you see the bottom corner. Tonight on NBC, we have my wife on this side, right here, right there. Tonight on NBC, Shanola Hampton and Found at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. The season premiere. Watch it. All right, guys. I will holler at you later. Let me get those kids to Chick-fil-A. This is Chick-fil-A morning. Peace out.